Let's take a trip down memory lane. We're talking about game day. Welcome to sports. I'm Michael Gross. And no, I'm not referring to the day in which games are played. This is far more exciting. If you never saw it yourself or heard about it, don't worry. Eyewitness News' Colin Davies has everything you need to know about one of the most memorable names in Mount Vernon.
If you were in Mount Vernon in the mid-2000s, the word game day may not be a phrase, but instead a name. And that's because a person with that name did a whole lot of this. But instead of taking 20 tries like me, he can make it with great consistency. That's Nicholas Game Day Burton. If you're not familiar with his story, nearly 20 years ago, he'd make half-court shot after half-court shot in a row at halftime of Mount Vernon basketball games. In Posey County, Game Day is a name that will put a smile on any Wildcat's face. But what's the origin of that nickname? Well, it's not what you'd think.
I only showed up on game days for football. I didn't like practice. I didn't understand filling up water bottles and being out in the hot. I just skipped it and went to McDonald's or something just because I didn't want to be at practice. So Coach Brunson just said, I'm just going to call you Game Day, and it just stuck for all these years.
The name wouldn't have stuck unless he earned his way to keeping it with a different meaning. Those who saw the halftime performances and are on his Special Olympics team know he worked hard at it.
There was a lot of energy. He had expectations of himself. He would set goals. Tonight I want to hit 30. Tonight I want to hit so many. And so that was interesting, knowing him outside of that half-court shot, how he strove to reach those pinnacles that he had set for himself.
Because he came down here while we were in school and he shot some half-court shots. And I was like, man, I can't believe this dude could do this.
But when joining a team later on in life after high school, he had to learn basketball in a different way.
Game Day learned that there's more to basketball than shooting.
And it all culminated when they won the Indiana State Championship, when Game Day showed up and added a trophy to that legacy. Nick Game Day Burton knows his achievements are an inspiration to others.
With my cerebral palsy, showing other kids that you can still do with anything's possible with a disability and still do stuff in the community, that's awesome.
Now his team will continue the chase for another state title in the coming weeks. Reporting in Mount Vernon, I'm Colin Davies, Eyewitness News.